on Cii.
Mufti Sahib, what is the ruling of lab-grown meat?
On a yearly basis, 150 billion animals are slaughtered for their meat, and the global meat demand for the projected 9 billion population is expected to grow up to 60% by the year 2050. Now, the ruling on lab-grown meat depends on the source of the cells, the most popular and oldest being muscle stem cells. Based on the principle that we have just mentioned, muscle stem cells are from amongst the part of an animal that have life within it, and consequently would be considered to be impure and impermissible if extracted from an animal without slaughtering it according to the Islamic guidelines of Zabiha. The extracted cells, even though alive, according to science, are considered dead according to the Sharia, and the same applies to the cells that replicate it. Therefore, regardless of whether the lab-grown meat contains the initial extracted cells or only the replicated ones, the Sharia regards it as meta, impure and impermissible to consume, because the Islamic process of Zabiha to purify this meat never took place in the first place. However, once an animal is slaughtered according to Islamic guidelines, its cells are not considered alive and as such do not carry the possibility of being dead. Therefore, if the cells are extracted from an Islamically slaughtered animal, then any meat grown in the lab through such cells is permissible, even if the consumed meat does not contain any portion of the original cells. Hence, if a company wants to produce halal lab-grown meat using muscle stem cells, it may do so by extracting the stem cells from an Islamically slaughtered animal, assuming it does not use any other ingredients that would render the process impermissible, such as the use of bovine fetal serum. Furthermore, a newer approach involves extracting induced pluripotent stem cells or iPSC from the tip of a dropped chicken feather. Chicken feathers, as per the principle explained, does not carry the possibility of life, and any cells extracted therefrom and the meat subsequently grown from it do not fall in the category of meta or carrion. Hence, the meat grown from such cells, assume it contains no other impermissible ingredients, is halal and permissible. Now, although the efforts to address the increasing meat demand and its environmental impacts are praiseworthy, it is necessary that Muslims only avail of avenues that align with Sharia laws. The current procedure of extracting muscle stem cells from a live animal within the lab-grown meat industry does not conform to the Sharia laws that would render meat pure and permissible. Rather, such lab-grown meat is both impure and impermissible. However, certain companies have large commercial opportunities within the Muslim world and Muslim countries, and through a small change in extracting the initial muscle stem cells from an Islamically slaughtered animal instead of a live one. Additionally, the use of pluripotent stem cells such as from chicken feather meets the Islamic guidelines for permissibility. The lab-grown meat industry is in its infancy, and there exists a high probability that these procedures will continue to evolve as the industry matures.
Q&A on Cii.